Hi everybody, this is Dawn with Diamond Painting Bling Art. I apologize in advance if this is a little bit dark. Tried hooking up my ring light and I don't have the right extension cords to get it to work. So I'm going to try to do this the best that I can and still keep this video under 10 minutes. So let me get going here. Let me readjust this camera so we can get it onto the project. Okay, so what I have here is one of our little wallets. Let me get this to show you. Here's a little owl. This is how the project is going to come. When you get it, you're going to open it up, take everything out, just set that aside. You're going to have your little wallet. When you open it up, you're going to see that it's a little card holder inside. You can stash little bills in there. Whoops, if I can get it to show it a little bit better than what it is. But it does have, there you go, right there. Let me keep that shut. It's going to have in here your little drill holder, your wax, and your stylus. I'm going to set that aside just because I have so many of these. I'm not going to use this one. I am going to use my own holder. I have my own chunky stylus, and I have some wax that's already open and in use. All your drills are going to be right here. You are going to need a pair of scissors. Open this up. Now, you can work directly out of these bags, especially since this is such a small project. And that's probably the easiest thing to do, set that aside. So on these bags, they're going to have corresponding numbers. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I do have over here little bottles with 1 through actually only 7, because when I was looking at this I didn't see a number 8, but there is. If you want to put these into containers with corresponding numbers, you can. But because this is such a quick project, I'm not going to do this, but I wanted to set it up for you. If you want to do that, you can do that. So what I do is I'm going to take this plastic off, but always keep this plastic. Don't get rid of it till you're done with your project. And I'm just going to start here with the number 8. I'm going to set my other ones off to the side. I'm looking to see. Yes, I have another. This is my bag that I keep all my extra supplies in. I'm going to actually pull my other tray out because this one I'm seeing I've been using it for trash. So this is my good one. So I am just going to set my drills aside. I'm going to go ahead and open up my number 8. Pour them out into my tray. And there's only a couple of number 8s on here, but you're going to get many more of these than what you need. And then I'm going to, even though I already have wax in here, I haven't used this in a couple days. So I'm actually going to get some fresh wax. I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to pull the corner of this back. Actually, I'll pull it off so you can maybe see where I've already used quite a bit of that wax. So I'm just going to go in there and pull some fresh wax up. Put my cover back on so it doesn't dry out. Then I'm just going to come down on here, pick up my drill, and set it right on there. And you can move it around. It is tacky, but you can move it around until you get it to where you need it to be. And it's upside, I've got it upside down. But you can see that one is on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and place, while I've got this out, I'm going to go ahead and place my 8s on here real quick. And you can see this is a project that, I mean, it's probably going to take me maybe less than an hour to get this whole project done. now see that one I put on upside down because I wasn't watching what I was doing. I can just take it right off. And then what I do is I take that plastic that I took off and I've saved it. I put it on top and I just push down on it to make sure I got those on really well. And then pull my plastic back off. And I just want to make sure that they're on, you know, pretty straight. You can adjust them if you need to. And then the ones that you have extra, you can just throw them back in your bag. Now, sometimes when you get these, your bags have zippers on them. Sometimes they don't. But this, for all intents and purposes, is done. When I completely finish a project, and then see, sometimes they'll get stuck in the little runners on these trays. You just got to kind of push it through. When I get done with these, I have little baggies, and I will put these into a baggie, and I'm going to I'll number it with the X. It's an XKB015, and I will put these in the baggie, and I have a big tub in my room that I keep these in because I never know if I'm going to have another project that's going to have that number and letter on it. And see, when I was trying to get those undone, some more came out and flew onto this project, and it's okay. Some of the projects that you do will come with different types of tweezers. Some are just plastic, like this. Some are metal and have very sharp ends to them. And I always keep them. Some people, you know, will throw them away, but these are really nice. I just keep them, and I keep accumulating them. And let's put these back in here. So that's what this diamond painting is, in case you haven't done it before. And then I'm gonna just put a movie on the TV here, and then I'll go to my number 7s, and I'm gonna work my 7s and all the way through. Now, when I am done with this, I'm going to seal it, and I just use a diamond paint sealer spray. And I'll take this outside just because there's no smell to it, but I just take it outside. So, you know, I'm not going to mess up anything around me. And I'm just going to take and put a couple pumps of spray on this, and I'm going to let it dry. And I'll probably wait a couple hours, and I'll go back outside and I'll put a couple more pumps of spray on it. And that will help seal those drills on there so they don't pop off. And this will last for a good long time. So hopefully that'll give you a brief explanation on how you do our wallets. It's a quick little project. Anybody can do these, men, women. This is a great project for kids, beginners. I do really suggest our chunkier pens. Great for people with arthritis. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.